My Trinidadian family and friends keep calling me like, hey, boy, you seen Black Panther? I'm like, nah, not yet. Boy, you have to see Black Panther. Boy, Black Panther was the best movie I ever see in my whole life, eh? Black Panther. Boy, hey, you see Black Panther? Boy, I going to see Black Panther today. You know, they repeat everything. Boy, that movie was real good. Hey, you see Black Panther? Panther. You know, a Trini man will always try to convince her he was the first to do some shit. My uncle called me this morning. He was like, boy, I reached that theater bright and early. Bright. I was the first person there, you know. You had to see Black Panther. My uncle, he be trying to use slang and shit with his accent. That Black Panther, real dope. Off the chains. Off the walls. Dope. He was also telling me, he's like, the one thing I must say about that Black Panther, real subliminals, real subs. You had to use it, you had to go in there with your spirit, you know, and feel the underlying messages. All jokes aside, it was really interesting to be an observer this weekend and watch the hysteria that this movie caused. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. I just kind of wanted to sit in the background and just take everything in. You know, because we're in a major paradigm shift, and sometimes I just like to sit back and observe and take everything in. Just listen to the people, and you know, anytime we black people get some of that dopamine effect or something that, you know, really makes us feel good, strong stimulus, you know how to rally up and really get together and, you know, represent each other, and you know, we're all getting along, and it's not really about light skin, dark skin, you know how it is on a normal day where the complexionism is an issue. Right now, no one's just like, yo, I don't know, anybody that's just black is black. And even if you're not black, but if you're into the culture of blackness, you know, you're a part of this really big thing, and everybody's feeling good, and you know, it's awesome. It is. But the one thing we must not forget, no matter how good this movie does, you know, if we don't mobilize and make this a constant, it's just gonna be another major game for a Jewish man, because that's who's making the most money. You know, these actors, their checks are cut. You know what I mean? Like, they got paid. But the gross, you know, everything the money is doing, everything that y'all did that made such a major weekend is going to a Jewish man. You know what I'm saying? So still fighting for the major seat in Hollywood, you know, to be able to make decisions. We still don't have that capital. You know, so at the end of the day, we have to mobilize and make this culture a constant, not just for the weekend. You know, you all look so beautiful, and it was such a powerful motion, you know. But there's people like myself, I'm an observer, and I'm very rational and critical. So instead of dressing like an African to go see a movie, I'm trying to sit back and think like one. And there is no real difference, you know, except that every black person plays a major component, and I'm a mental component. I'm not gonna go out there like that. So yo, I just seen the movie, yo. Mr. Kugler, you doing an awesome job as a young black director, and I commend you, brother. When I'm looking at the movie, I was really thinking of, like, this is a 31-year-old young man. Favorite character, hands down, was the general of that army, that bald-headed chick. It's something about her, man. She's such a good actress, but she fierce. She could really be a general in my mind. I was really believing in her, you know what I mean? The main thing that stood out to me was Michael B. Jordan's character, and how every notion of his, even though you have to build the irony in a movie, and you know, but every notion of his was real. You know, really paying attention to the duality of the characters between Michael B. Jordan and the Black Panther, you clearly see that they both love black people, but one has the Malcolm X mentality and one has the Martin Luther King mentality. So you see, what it all boils down to is economics. And we need to mobilize and grab the same energy that we have now and carry it out through the rest of the year and start really loving each other and really supporting each other so we can change the world.